enough, everyone. Today we'll be looking at sugar glider marks. You see on this small tree here, are these little marks on the tree, just there, up here, and there. That's actually a sugar glider that glides through the bush and you'll catch onto the tree. This species is so agile, it can glide like 40-50 metres and catch a tree with 2 claws. It's a really agile species. Sugar glider is actually a possum species that actually glides, so it's a marsupial, has a pouch, but they can actually glide through the bush with skin membranes between the front and back legs. Very similar to a flying squirrel in America. So you see them little marks there, just a little mark like that will tell you what animal's in your area. So that's a sugar glider. We'll have a look at some of these other trees and get some better marks for you to understand what a sugar glider can actually do. So we'll go down here and we'll look for some other trees. Here we are at the next tree down, everyone. And here's some more sugar glider marks on the tree. You see them 2 main claws are catching as he's gliding in and sliding. So these ones he's actually taking off from. You can see where that upside down loops. You can see that's where he's actually taking off from to glide away, not where he's coming into land. So these ones here, that's where he's coming into land. So he's digging in deep to get good purchase before he glides off to the next tree. So, which is probably the next tree just here, a couple of metres away. That's why he doesn't need to be too high up the tree. You see further up there, see them scratches up there? That's where he's coming into land. That's why they're deep and long. And then he's coming down here just to glide across to the next tree, only 2 metres away, so he doesn't need to be too high in the tree to glide that far. So you see there, there's 2 there where he's taken off. He's actually pulled out the bark. You see where the bark's sticking out of the tree a little bit. So he's actually landed on the other side of the tree and he's taken off from this side to glide to the next tree. So we'll go and have a look around. We'll see if we can find one of the nests of these sugar gliders that are living in this area. Here we are 30 metres from where we've seen them tracks on the tree. You see up in the small tree here, there's actually a sugar glider nest. You see the distinct shape that nest has? Nothing like a bird's nest. There's actually a sugar glider nest. They'll create a nest like that. They'll create 4 to 6 nesting sites in their home range. They also create a nest in a hollow log, but they will nest out in the open just like that. The other species that creates nests similar to that is a ringtail possum, but in your open eucalypt forest, the sugar glider is the dominant species, and in your she oak forest, your ringtail possum is the dominant species because the sugar glider cannot glide safely through the she oak forest. It would have too many injuries. The species would not be able to survive there. So in your open eucalypt, this will be the dominant species. You will get ringtail possums in the eucalypt forest, but you will not get sugar gliders in the she oak forest. It's just too dangerous for them. So there you go, they're marks on the tree we've seen. Led us to this nesting site, which proves that the species is actually living in this area. It's just a privilege to share all this with everyone so they can understand what animals are in their own backyard. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.